Hello. Jesus Christ. Yeah, hold on. So I just want to first apologize. If my voice sounds like I've been screaming my lungs out all day, well, I haven't. But I don't know why it sounds like this. Maybe I'm sick. But hopefully I'm not. But you know what is sick? The Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. That's what's sick. Um, it is a sequel to Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and yeah, it's good. It's good. Um, this is part of me rewatching all the old trilogy. After I watched the new one that came out in 2024. Um, and this one, a lot of people say is their favorite. This one, a lot of people say, "Oh, this is the best one. This is the one that everyone. This is the best one." Yeah, this is the one that everyone really likes to say is the best one. Now, when I first watched it, I was like, meh, it's good, but it's not like really good. And when I rewatched it, I'm like, now I'm like, oh, this is really good. They were right. Um, I still have a soft spot for Rise. I don't know why. So I would probably say Rise is probably my personal favorite more, but I feel like more people are probably gonna like this one more. One thing I will say that is much better than Rise is the CGI, which is important when half your movie is CGI monkeys. Rise is CGI, you sort of forget about it. Like for me personally, I got so like sucked into it that I kind of stopped like being like, that CG kind of looks weird. That CG kind of looks, that CG kind of looks weird. So I kind of stopped doing that just because simply I was like, God damn, monkeys, it's so cool. This movie, oh my god, they look amazing. They, like in the first like few minutes, I wanted to like reach out at my screen and like pet them because they look so fluffy. Like they're so fluffy, and they look amazing. So amazing, in fact, that I found out that apparently 4 seconds of them on screen cost $100,000. So you can really, this movie really puts its money on the screen when the apes are around. Speaking of the apes, um, they are very good. They are the heart, soul, lungs of this movie. Like they carry this movie so fucking hard. The human characters are slightly like they're okay. I really like Dreyfus, who's Gary Oldman. He does a really great job for like what he's given. He's not really in it that much, but I don't know for like the little parts he is. It's I'm like hey, it's that guy. Well, I don't know. Um, Andy Serkis is like I want to give him a round of applause. Like this is epic. This is freaking epic. What am I saying? Fucking this is freaking epic, guys. Um, he gives an amazing performance as a Caesar. For the little word, like every single word he speaks has like such volume because the way he talks is like apes do not want war. It sounds so cool, and that's like there's a lot of sign language in this movie, so but I don't know, I like that too because it makes the words that they do speak way more impactful, and I really like that. And there's still a degree of non-visual storytelling, or what am I saying? Non-visual, visual storytelling, the opposite of non-visual. Um, but there's still a degree of visual storytelling that they prioritize when you're with the apes, and I really like that. Um, and speaking of the apes, really like a lot of them in this movie. Maurice, my boy Maurice, is still here. Rocket is still here. Caesar's son, Blue Eyes, I like. He's an interesting character. And then, oh fucking boy, we got Koba. Now, first thing you want to know about Koba is that he's a dickhead, but he's like one of the best dickheads I've ever seen. He is like so good as an antagonist, and it's so fucking good. Like I don't know what it is. Like he just has a presence to him that's so like menacing. Like he's a little gremlin. He's a little like gremlin that goes like, yeah, Caesar, okay, fuck you, Caesar. That's what he sounds like. Well, not actually, but that's what like he sounds like. But that's not actually what he sounds. You know what I mean. But no, Koba is absolutely amazing in this as an antagonist. He I really like just how he is presented. I really like a lot of the scenes with him, honestly. He honestly I would say carries the movie, even though he's a dickhead and I I fucking hate him. Um he works really well in contrast to Caesar. Caesar is very like, "Oh, let me help you." And he's very open to helping people. Oh, well, Koba, on the other hand, he is extremely like closed off. He does not want to help anyone but himself. Like even he doesn't even want to really help the apes. He like kind of just wants to like do what he wants, like Koba wants. No one else really matters to him, and I really like that because almost the entire events of this movie are could have been avoided if if Koba, if this one other human character, like there are a few bad bananas that fucking ruin everything. Like that just their mistrust and paranoia, they let it get the best of them and then they just destroy the other side. And I don't know if this movie is like maybe trying to be a commentary on like racism or something. I don't I mean, I get you could sort of view it that way. Um but I don't really view it that way. I've heard some people do, and that's good for you. I don't, or maybe I. I don't know. I don't really. I just see funny monkeys. I don't really see much else, because I think that this movie does a great job at like taking itself less seriously than Rise does, because Rise is played very serious. Um, this movie has a lot more moments of like kind of it make like poking fun at itself. Like when Koba kind of like acts like a silly monkey. He's like, ah, I'm so silly. Like that was kind of funny. When the apes go to war and like Koba's dual wielding fucking like LMGs on a horse, like it's so silly at the same time, but it's like so cool and it's just like it's just fun to watch. Very fun. Matt Reeves, who's the director of the Batman, and if you know me, I love the Batman. I love the Batman. I love Matt Reeves, and he does an amazing job. I love the color grading in this. I love the cinematography. The cinematography is fucking banger in this. Um, yeah, no, his direction. I don't know. I'd say it's probably better than Rupert Wyatt's, who directed who directed Rise. Matt Reeves also directs the next one, War of the Planet of the Apes. So yippee. Speaking of, well, no, not speaking of anyone, but Michael Giacchino, he does the score here. If I had to name my favorite movie soundtrack person, that would probably be him. He made the Batman score, and I really like the Batman. Love the Batman. Praise the Batman. Back to the movie, or Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I'd rather be talking about the Batman right now, just so you know. Um, but Michael Giacchino does an amazing job on the score. He adds like xylophones in there, and it gives it this like again, it's kind of like silly vibe, and I just love it. Like it's fuck, it's so good. It's just the score is really good. It's yeah, it's kind of more. It is kind of generic movie score, but it just has a lot more uniqueness to it. Like there's subtle differences in the tracks, like that you can just like tell. Like this isn't some generic thing that they just kind of pulled out of his ass. Like there's things that like are really special about it, and I really like that. Um, yeah, I really don't have much to say on Dawn of the Planet of the. Well, I did. I had about let's see, how long has the recording been? 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, I've had 8 minutes and 30 seconds of stuff to say. But honestly, it's really good. Like I really don't have much else to say other than it's really good. If you liked Rise, you should watch Dawn. I mean, like why the fuck not? Um and yeah, I mean like I don't know. For a middle movie in a trilogy, which is usually the one that is either the best one or the worst one, this is definitely on the best one side. And I know a lot of people will probably say this is the best one. I personally like Rise more, but again, my taste is kind of trash. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, go see Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Good movie. Yeah.